Warm greetings to you, wherever you are viewing us from. Today, we want to look at this simple mathematics. Calculate 82.4 divided by 0.025 and expressing the answer in standard form to two significant figures. So, not expected to use any calculator to solve something like this. So now you may want to rewrite it as 82.4 over 0.025. And now the best method, we have so many methods. The best method is to convert the denominator into a whole number to make it 25. And when you look at the denominator, which is 0.025, we have three decimal places there. 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Therefore, you are multiplying it by 1,000 because 1,000 has 3 zeros. So this will give you 82.4 over 0.025 times 1,000. The moment you multiply the denominator by 1,000, you must also multiply the numerator by 1,000. It's important and it's compulsory so that you don't change the fraction. So this also will become times 1,000 automatically, because 1,000 can finally cancel 1,000 and the fraction will still remain the same, not changing. You must not change it because you want to solve it. Now, when you multiply 82.4 by 1,000, the decimal point will move to the front 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You now have, let me show it. 82.4, you have 1, 2, 3 over 0.025. You have 1, 2, 3. Decimal point has come here. This place says that do not have anything. You join 0. So we have 82400 over 25 over 25. So you find out how many times 25 can go in 82,400. You find out. Because I'm doing this for younger generation, you can first reduce it to the barest minimum. Like you say 5 goes in 25, you have 5. Had it been it's a senior class, you can just punch your calculator and you get your answer. But since it's a junior class, you can begin to use smaller number to reduce it, because the numerator ends in 0. That means 5 can go without any remainder. So you say 5 goes in 8. What you have there is 1, remainder 3. 5 goes in 32, that is 6, remainder 2. 5 goes in 24, that is 4, remainder 4. 5 goes in 40, that is 8. 5 goes in 0, 0. Remember, we still have 5 under it. And now, permit me to is 5 goes in 16. 5 goes in 16 is 3. Remainder 1. Put the remainder 1 at the front of 4, making 14. 5 goes in 14 is 2. And 2 times 5 is 10. So you take away, it's remaining 4 there. 5 goes in 48. That's 45, making 9. Remainder 3, because 5 times 9 is 45. remainder 3, 5 goes in 30 because the remainder 3 you put it at the front of 0, making 35 goes in 30 is 6. So 5 goes in 5 is 1. This is the answer. But the instruction says expressing the answer in standard form, it will be 3.296 times 10 raised to power something. How do you know that something, the power of that thing? Every whole number has a decimal point that you don't need to put, except if you are writing money. If it is, you want to count how many times this moves until you have the decimal point here. And this is 1, 2, 3. So it is raised to power 3. If you are going to the left, it will be positive 3. If you are moving to the right, it will be negative. Because by the time you are writing this standard form now, to come back to this figure, you want to look at this 3. Is it positive or negative? If it is positive, that means the decimal point moves to the right. This is more or less 3.296 times 1,000. And it makes it move to the right. But that instruction in the question has not been exhausted. You have only done that of standard form. Now you want to look at two significant figures. Two significant figure means you are writing down only this and this. The question is, are you rounding it up or down? It is obvious that you are rounding it off, but the off, is it down or up? What will answer your question is the figure immediately after where you are stopping. You are stopping at 2. But what's the figure after 2 is 9. Any figure from 5 to 9 is useful. Therefore, you have to add 1 to 2. Because if you have 5 here, it's useful. You add 1 to 2. If you have 6, 7, 8, 9, you add 1. The only time you don't add anyone to the digit where you are stopping is when you have 0 to 4. Those figures are called non-useful figures. They are below 5. So you will not add anything to 2. But this time around, this is 9. You are adding 1 to 2. That will now give us 3.3 times 10 raised to power 3. That is your answer. And that gives us option B. Thank you for your time.